Here I am in lockdown Los Angeles. It's been a while since we've talked. I wanted to communicate with you about what's going on with me. Couple of things. First of all, I'm wearing a hat, as you can see. The sentiment is relax. We got to remind ourselves, relax. And the reason I'm wearing a hat is that it's been months since I've had a haircut. And my wife has taken to calling me Professor Irwin Corey. Some of you, if you're old enough, can remember this rather eccentric comedian who appeared on the old Ed Sullivan Show and other TV venues. Anyway, that's her sweet pet name for her husband of nearly 40 years. In any event, here I am. I'm in my office. What do? I write. You know, in many ways, being a writer is such an advantage in times like this. I don't need to have a retail office or space, and it's very sad that so many small businesses won't be able to come back because they've had to close down. I on the other hand, come in here every morning. I sit in my office, I have my coffee, and I write stories. As we are speaking now, I have a new book that just came out, a new suspense thriller, a standalone, called Last Call, and I am now in the preparation stage for releasing my next Mike Romeo thriller, which is called Romeo's Stand. And I'm also working on a new book for writers, which I will be announcing probably in 6 to 8 weeks. So that's what I'm doing. To do that, I surround myself with inspiration. I thought you might be interested to see who some of those are. Let me tilt this up a little bit. You see at the top bookshelf there? Yeah, these are, I put those books face out. This is a biography of Earl Stanley Gardner, one of the most prolific pulp writers of all time. This, of course, is the biography of the great Raymond Chandler, who wrote what I think the phrase was a slumming angel. Fantastic. And here is the biography of Robert E. Howard, another legendary pulp writer who was so prolific in the 30s, the creator of Conan, and he wrote in multiple genres, just tremendously prolific, and unfortunately succumbed to suicide at a young age. But their output, their work ethic, and their just raw storytelling ability, that's what I aspire to every time I write. By the way, the poster that you see here, this is an original, what's called an insert that was placed at movie theaters to advertise their film. This is an original of On the Waterfront, which is one of my all-time favorite movies. Brando's performance, I think, may be the greatest performance of any kind ever recorded. So that's up there. Over here is one of my shelves of writing books. I mean, from floor to ceiling, these books are books that I studied and highlighted and devoured over the years when I was learning how to write. And I love these books. I love to take them down sometimes at random, a title, and just look at the highlighted sections. Above that, see those binders up there? Especially those are binders full of old Writer's Digest magazines that I saved. I subscribed to the magazine and studied it and saved those key copies. So I'm of the opinion that a writer should be both productive, writing-wise, and always about studying the craft. Just like you would want a surgeon to always be about reading the latest journal, being up on the latest techniques and equipment, you would want that. So that's how I view writing. It's my trade. It's what I love. It's what I study. By the way, if you would like to know about when I have a new book coming out and special deals that I offer, there's two things you could do. The first is go to my website, jamesscottbell.com, navigate to the free book page, and you will receive a free book of mine, and I'll put you on my email list so you'll always be the first to know about upcoming books and deals and so on. And the other way to do it is to follow me on BookBub. So just go to bookbub.com and then search for me, James Scott Bell. Follow me. Another great way to keep in touch. So that's it for today. Just wanted to say thank you. Those of you who read my fiction, thank you for your support. And those of you who are writers and read my books on writing, thank you. And remember, we're writers. No matter what is going on around us, we need to keep writing. The world needs our stories. So remember, carpe typum. Seize the keyboard. See you next time.